Good evening, everybody. This is Smitty. Today is August the 11th, the first day back to work for me. This is the Wind Dummy Podcast, episode number 73. Pretty crazy number. And we got a special guest tonight, little buddy Brandon Knaufer. Let's bring him in. Hey, buddy, what's up?
What up, everybody?
Just ready to talk some disc golf. It looks like we got a few of the normals in the chat. We got Mike in there. He likes to
What up, Mike?
ruin his day for tomorrow. He doesn't have anything to watch at work tomorrow after he watches this, but it's all right. What are you up to?
Not much, just working hard.
That's what you were saying.
Yeah, it was rough, but it's over. Monday's over on the Tuesday.
Well, my Monday started with I needed something for my kids to do. I knew they were going to have about 10 minutes at the end of class. So I have this get to know you activity that I always do. They write some things all about themselves, whatever. So I printed 100 of them, and I went down there, and the copy machine made 3 of them and got clogged up. So that's how my day started. But you know what? Yeah, that's enough work talk. We don't care about work right now. We care about disc golf.
Nope.
Did you get into any disc golf over the weekend?
I did flight Saturday out at Colwich, which is fun. Always fun at Colwich. And then I did a double Sunday morning with a couple of buddies at Derby. So
nice. Who'd you play with?
D. Millard. Are you talking about Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Sundays. D. Millard and a couple of guys that just play for fun.
Does Joe play with you guys at all?
Joe, yeah.
Smoking Joe, because I had a disc of his in the lost and found, but I think it's gone now. I think Kenny now has a whole box that's going to the Wichita Public Schools. And
John Dooling, he said you had a disc for him.
Oh yeah, he said you're going to grab it.
Yep.
So it's in the people say they're going to get it box for another week. We'll see.
He told me to pick it up, so I got you.
Good. It'll be out there Friday. They'll all be out there Friday again. Okay. So I got into a little disc golf this weekend. Late Friday night, I decided to go down to Harrington and play the Father Padilla Open, mainly because it was a KDJ event and PDJ as well. And I needed one last hoorah before school started. Went down there. Have you played in Harrington before?
We recorded down there. Was it just at that one course? Mm-hmm. 2 rounds?
Yep.
We recorded there. I hadn't played there yet, but we recorded.
Short course, and if you throw it out of bounds, you're in trouble. And I found a way to throw 3 out of bounds shots the first round. One of them I blame on Andrew putting an OB line in a new place. The hole 8, that bridge behind there, they always have a problem with people landing under it and putting from the other side and just everything. So he just made that sucker OB the whole way. And for the first time in my life, I tried to lay off of that hole, and both times threw it over the dang bridge.
Really?
Yep. Well, first time I skipped under right by the pin and went to the other side, drop in. The second time I threw it way past the bridge and made a 30-footer for par. But after the first round, I was getting smoked. I was 5 down. Second round started out a little differently. So,
how'd you play that one by the baseball diamonds down the road? They play the road OB?
Yep, of course. 17.
Yep.
18.
18.
Yeah. First round, I threw it right down the middle of the road and stayed in the middle of the road the whole way. Threw an up shot from the rocks, hit the fence, rolled the 10-foot, chipped in for a 4. And the second round, I played it like a professional and threw it in the grass, laid it up, and
got out of there.
Got a par. Came home with a little jingle in my pocket.
Oh, that 101.
101.
Yeah.
Yep. This weekend, I'm not playing a PDJ event, but I do think I'm going to Marquette to play the Meltdown. I love going there and playing that and getting mad at Darren for putting OB lines in places I feel like he doesn't need them, but I like to go and play that. I like to support that event. So
It's a
yeah,
tough course too.
yeah. Oh yeah, it's fun. They'll have a. I don't know what they're at now. They were at 50 something, I think, the other day when I looked. But
Should be a little
we'll
less
see.
wind last time we were out there.
And Lucas says our flag's in the way. Oh yeah, somebody hit that thing last year, or cameramen in the way.
I don't know who that would be.
That wasn't
Uh,
this event though. That was the normal one. This one they do all the dumb stuff like longer holes and that crap. So
Gross.
yeah, it's a test. It's a test. So you ready to talk some disc golf?
Let's get into it.
Let's do it. Let's start where we always start. What's popping? What's been going on in the world of disc golf? There's a lot of disc golf this weekend that a lot of people didn't watch. I don't know how much of you watched. But let's start here. The World Games.
Was it on DGN?
Was not.
I think
It was not. You had to. I found the link. I watched it. You didn't watch any of it, apparently.
Nope.
I found the link somewhere, and you just kept clicking and clicking and clicking until you got through the link, and it took you to. It was way. The course was way more awesome than I expected it to be. They had some huge building in the background, some world athletic thing, where like all the indoor activities were taking place. And that thing was big. It looked like it was Raiders Stadium in China. That thing was a monstrosity. And the course was up and down hills in this park, a little bit longer than I thought. It was pretty cool, man. But the footage, the camera crew had no idea what was going on, right? You could tell they weren't the normal disc golf network crew because those people would be, how disc golf network, if they turn the catch cam, they've done something.
Mm-hmm.
Every roll they were turning the catch cam, right? They were bombing it. And Ed's right. It was really confusing. I couldn't figure out what the heck was going on. It was a alternate shot, mixed doubles.
Mm-hmm.
So it was Gannon and the round I wanted to watch, and I found was Gannon and Missy versus Silver and Kristen. Because I thought it was kind of interesting that Kristen dropped out of Worlds but was going to play in this. So I wanted to see what was going on there. And Ed's right. It was complicated because not only were they switching shots, I couldn't understand why they were switching shots. Like, it wasn't Gannon would finish out the hole and Missy would tee off. It was like they picked who was going to do it. And in that case, I would have Gannon Burr putt every single time. But
9 times out of 10, I'd pick Gannon. So.
Yeah. So I watched as much of it as I could. I wish I would have watched a little bit later because I guess there was a hole with a big ring metal ring you had to throw through, and I didn't know that, so I missed that. But
I followed Gannon on Instagram, and I saw that one.
Yeah. So. And Kristen, the round I watched, looked pretty good on the green. She made a couple of real bangers, and I was excited to see that. Now I don't know if that translates back to individual golf. Match play's a different bird. You either make it or it doesn't matter usually. Exactly. So yeah, it was cool, man. Now I don't know if it's the big stepping stone to the Olympics, but I hope so.
At very least, it gets more eyes on it.
Yeah, that can't be if it was an Olympic sport though. That can't be the format. I think they played 5 or 6 matches of that format. I don't know why they didn't do like just singles, doubles, and then maybe alternate match play. But yeah, it was interesting. So yeah, and it was kind of like Worlds. They had a podium and gave them medals. So
pretty sick medals. I saw the medals. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, from the World Games.
Yeah.
Yeah, super cool, super cool. So that happened. That was fun. That was interesting. You can go back and watch it. I shared the link on the not Facebook page, so you
Is that
can
a is
go
that a
watch.
permanent course or is that a temp course?
No, I don't think so. They had looked like temporary baskets out there, and then like huge mounds of mulch that
Mm.
looked like they were maybe covering up the bases to make it look better. I don't know. It looked a little bit bizarre, but the topography was cool, man. There was a lot of up and down, and
I
they
know
played
I
a lot of
watched
sidewalks OB, but both sides safe type deal. So that's kind of weird.
I watched some of the Disc Golf World podcasts, and
Mm-hmm.
what their videos they got from it looked pretty rough.
Yeah,
So I don't know
well,
if it was like that the whole time or if that was just for them.
it was hard. It was a bit tough to watch, but a lot like Disc Golf Network, you couldn't still. I tried to steal a screenshot off of it, and you couldn't do it. So that's a I think that's a bad move by both companies. I think Disc Golf Network should want people clipping their product and sharing it out on all the social media platforms. I think that would drive more people to it to watch it. So
For sure.
yeah,
Agreed.
it was cool. But that wasn't the only disc golf going on. There was
Oh no.
also a disc golf pro tour going on. Oops, we just kind of jumped right to it.
Spoiler.
the Turku Open. The Turku Open. So, did you watch any of that?
I watched round one. Didn't really get to watch round two, and then I watched some of round three.
It was hard to watch. Did you enjoy it?
Round one wasn't bad, and then round three I feel like got a little worse for me.
I couldn't get into it, man. I tried to watch round one, and I quit, which is strange for me. I usually power through it, but I couldn't do it. I don't know if it was the course. I wasn't familiar with what was going on. The course wasn't that pretty. It wasn't that interesting. There was a lot of OB really close to baskets. Yeah, I just didn't really know what was going on. And as much as I like the normal European commentator, what's his name? You know what I'm talking about. The funny one. The one that's
Yeah,
Brian Earhart. Oh, by the way, Brian Earhart was the commentator at the World Games.
I saw that.
And that was good. Ezepeka, I think's his name. They had another Euro dude with them, and I just thought the combination of the two was dull and hard stay focused for me.
Hmm.
So yeah, I didn't make it. I couldn't watch the whole thing. I went back and looked, at the results when it got over. I watched none of the second round.
Yeah,
A little bit. I watched the highlights on both men and women's, but I did watch the last 9 holes of the ladies, and then I forced myself to watch the last
you forced yourself, huh?
for the final round of the men's. So, do you know how it all played out at all? Do you want me to spoil it for you?
I do know how I feel like most of it played out.
Yeah, well, came down to in the ladies, it came down to it came down to the last hole in both divisions. And I don't know if that was the greatest last hole or the greatest way to play that last hole, but Katie Osalu had the lead after 17. She birdied 17 to take the lead. And then she missed the island, to which Silva,
Made
is
it.
that right?
Yeah, she was.
Silva threw it on the island.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Osalu missed from the drop zone.
And
So
she
Silva
missed
makes it. She wins, which
good.
I figured she would, but she missed it. And we tied and went to playoff. 1 hole over 6-4. See ya.
Yeah.
So, but Osalu played well. She looked good on everywhere. So I was impressed by her.
Mm-hmm. She was the one that made a charge, didn't she?
Yeah,
At the
she
beginning.
came from behind to catch up. But the main reason I watched was because I wanted to see how our girl Ida performed. The one that should have won the world championships. And
yeah, 15-year-old.
Pretty weak field, and she didn't.
I was gonna say I didn't hear any of her.
Yeah, she really wasn't in it. She's a great putter. I think she'll win, but she's kind of got the same issues Silva has. She has to work so hard on all these backhand turnovers. She just doesn't have the sidearm game, and I think you're gonna have to develop that to compete.
For sure.
It just makes disc golf so much easier. So
for sure.
And then the men's side was probably more anticlimactic than the ladies, right? Because Calvin was done. He set the bar at what Ezra and Daniel Davidson had to get to. Ezra birdied 17.
Mm-hmm. Do you see what he did on 16?
Oh yeah, birdied 16 as well. Right?
That drive was nasty.
Yeah, well, he is nasty.
True.
He's a nasty son of a gun. It might be my pick this week. But then we get down to it, and Ezra throws it short, skips it over the hay bales, lays it up for the win. So really pretty boring ending, which would have been a lot more fun if they were playoff.
That last shot, I thought he was OB for sure.
So did he. And he should have been.
Yeah.
95 times out of 100, he is going to be OB. Oh, this guy.
You know, I was rooting for Isaac. I thought Isaac would pull it out, and he fell off, which was surprising to me. Yeah. I looked. He was in the lead. I'm like, he's not going to give that up.
He was also quite a few holes ahead of the other guys, and that's
that course.
That course. You're going to get birdies down the stretch. So, Ed, I think that island's pretty small from way back there where those guys are, and it looked like the wind was playing some tricks on them.
Vinny hit that putt from the drop zone and looked like he was inside circle almost. So.
Yeah, I think the island's probably barely bigger than the circle, and I'm kind of with Landon. When it started, I was hoping to see Goose pull one out because I think we're down to Goose, Sullivan Tipton, Andrew Marweed as the three guys that haven't won that are knocking on the door. And Marweed just hasn't been in the mix this year too much. But Goose and now Sully at Worlds both have been in it.
Goose's putt's been looking a lot better than the start of the season, that's for sure.
Yeah, but did you notice what let him down the last round? It wasn't the same putt, man. Pressure really makes it harder. And he also had a lot of bad breaks.
And I think was the wind up a little bit the last round? Because I watched round one, the wind wasn't really a factor.
Yeah, it was a bit breezy. Ed's right. Evan Smith, another one, but I can never remember that guy.
He's a bad guy, though. Bad dude.
He's good. He is good. So
you see that one hole they threw off of, and you can see like basically for miles and miles.
Oh, way up. They called it the top of the world.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
And that sounds like they don't normally get to go up there and play. They just get to play there for the tournament. So yeah.
You talk about win. That'd be a nightmare to play in that one.
That'd be fun though, man. There's nothing more fun than throwing a disc down a hill.
Yep.
Well, there's a few things more fun, but very few things disc golf related.
Exactly.
That are more fun, for sure. Hey man, let's talk about this week. This week I'm excited for.
Oh yeah.
Except I'm
gonna get one.
You know what I'm gonna miss? Getting up and watching disc golf in the morning.
I'm not.
Because now disc golf's going to be when we want to go Play flights on Thursday. Play Millbrook on Friday. Play the
Yeah,
second
but
round of a tournament on Saturday.
I got it on my phone. I can watch on my phone. I don't have to wake up early if I don't want to.
I would rather wake up, cook breakfast on my Blackstone, and watch it in my garage. Yeah, man. I'm gonna miss
Before it
that.
gets hot.
But I do. I love this tournament.
Oh, 100%.
We might get into this a little bit. So yeah, there's a lot of people that don't like Nate Heinold. You know, there's been a lot of talk the last couple of weeks about conflict of interest and Nate being on the board and giving these big events or these majors to his company, Ledgestone. He claims he doesn't, make money from this, that, or the other, but he's making money hand over fist at this thing for sure.
For
I mean,
sure.
it's only the biggest disc golf tournament in the world, player
Mhm.
wise. So, but man, if you work this hard, you probably deserve to make some money, I would think.
Yeah.
Can't do it for free.
Nope.
It is not a
Oh,
major, Landon. It's a disc golf pro tour plus event. So it's a 4-rounder Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Oh, there we go. Nate's leaving the board this year because he wants to make that money, Ed. He may
before it
leave
gets
the
out.
board, but he's already made the connections he needs to make, and I'm guessing those people are. I mean, I'll give the guy credit. He can run a tournament.
Yeah.
This tournament will go off without a hitch. It'll be well done.
Mhm.
So yeah, for sure. Okay, so let's talk Ledgestone.
Do it.
We got 2 courses. We got Eureka Temporary, which we've seen for
Years.
several years, right?
A lot of
And
excitement. There.
I love that place. I
Oh,
might be in the minority, but I love that course. I love watching it. I think it's because I know what's coming up around the corner. I think I know what the next hole is. I think I can relate to it because there's similar holes to what we have played
Mhm.
and similar distances. And then Northwoods Black, which these guys love it, man.
Mhm.
I I'm from my point of view, watching, being a fan, I'm a bigger fan of the lake than I am of Northwoods Black. Now, if I played them, I would probably love playing Northwoods Black and enjoy playing the lake. I don't know. How do you feel about the two of them?
I don't know. I just feel like they're such a great complement to each
Oh
other.
yeah, I'll give you that.
I think for me, like watching 4 rounds at Eureka was it kind of got dull after a while for me. After 3 rounds, it's like we they know what to throw. I mean, besides spectators and getting drama and stuff like that, but Northwood, I love it because it just makes me feel like normal. Like I feel like them being pros struggling with the same stuff I struggle with. Instead of just going out there ripping disc around and getting birdies, they're struggling in the woods, having to hit lines, stuff like that. I mean, it's just I love Eureka too. Uh, I don't really think. I mean, I think the players hate it because of the OBs. I think, and it's so short, so it's like a must get for most of the holes. But having Northwood Black right there behind it, I think it's just gonna. I just think it makes it so much better.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I think they complement each other well. I think probably what the players hate more about Eureka isn't the OB. I don't think they care a bit about that. They are so good. They can throw the disc wherever they want. I think what they hate about it is the flukiness, the quirkiness of the course, which are some things that I kind of like, but
Hmm.
we're not gonna get into that too much. But and I'm with Lucas. woods golf is hard to watch, and if you look at the map of Northwoods Black, there's so many left turn, right turn holes that when we're watching it, it just looks like straight, straight, straight.
Mm-hmm.
And we really lose what's
You
going
know,
on there. But like I said, dude, I think I would love to play Northwoods Black. I just don't like watching. I'm not as familiar with it either.
see, I think I'm the opposite, but I know what
Really?
I'd probably shoot at Northwood Black. So,
You like Northwoods Black that much better, huh?
mm-hmm.
You're a weird kid, man. You're a real kid.
You told me.
Well, Northwoods Black -5 might be the low score.
Yeah, I don't think we're seeing no 14 unders or anything like that.
Probably not. Probably not. So I asked you beforehand. I said, "Hey, man, give me your favorite hole from each course.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like better?" So here's what we came up with. You like hole 18 at Eureka Lake. I also like hole 18 at Eureka Lake. I like hole 8 at Eureka Lake.
Good one.
I think we probably like them for similar reasons. You're
Yep.
you're not driving the hole.
Nope.
And you're probably going to have a different second shot day 4 than you did day 1.
Mm-hmm.
Probably more on your hole than mine. I think mine, the big boys are going to hyzer over the top, and the other guys are going to smash it down the middle. And they're going to be pretty close. But yours, they're going to end up in some different spots because rollaways, and a lot of times they'll throw a
Mm-hmm.
roller off the tee. So, what is it about 18 that you really dig?
So for me on 18, it was one off the tee. It's pretty basic for them. They throw pretty straight, but the ceiling will give them some troubles. But it's mainly on the second part of that hole. With it being 18, the slope that it goes from, the severity of the slope and all the trees in the way, it just creates for so much excitement for me. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, we've seen over the water, we've seen shots skip off the basket, go OB, all this good stuff. You never know what's gonna happen. That was the biggest thing for me.
And I do like the variety of shots we're going to see off of the tee
Mm-hmm.
on 18 as well. We're going to, like Lucas mentioned, we're going to see the roller off the tee. We're going to see backhands. We're going to see flicks. We've seen, I don't remember who it was, but we saw somebody that was out of the tournament mash an Anheuser out over the water and back in. I mean, they're not gonna do that with the tournament on the line, but yeah, you're gonna see a lot more variety than what we're gonna
But
see on 8.
if you come in that green on 18 and you throw a forehand, you have no idea if that thing's gonna roll away or not.
That's kind of what takes it away from me a little bit. So we're gonna see hole 18, the big arm side hydro trees. I think they have to go up the gut on 18, don't they? Oh, 8. There we go. Well, if they don't get over their OB, so
Yeah.
have at it. And they're going to be thrown so high, they're going to leave themselves a longer shot. I think letting them go over the top is, I mean, I don't want 350-foot shot onto that postage stamp green
Right.
on 8. But yeah, I think the slope on 18, I don't know how drastic it is. We don't see a lot of people hit and roll all the way to the water. We do see a few. We see it more on their putts rolling away.
Yeah, putts. Yeah.
But both are great holes. There's several other good holes, great holes, fun holes on this course too.
I had a backup just
Yeah, what was it?
Hole 4. I liked hole 4. The one that's blind off the tee. you get halfway down the fairway and it slopes way down,
Oh,
and it's in between those trees.
yeah, I know. And I like that one. I like one over the water, and then
Mm-hmm.
along the water to the right. I think that's a fun hole. I think 16 is a cool hole where they throw the roller. I think it'll be interesting to into the they usually rolled into the bushes on the right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so
A lot of good ones.
yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see how it shakes out for sure. And we both went with hole 12 at
I mean,
Northwoods Black.
how can you not?
Well, I'll tell you how I could. I can't tell you how I could not. I could because it's the only hole I could remember.
Really?
I couldn't remember the number. All I can remember was there was a par five that was 1,000 feet. 1,000 feet is forever. 1,000
Oh.
feet at Champions Landing on hole one is forever. I couldn't imagine doing it through trees. I'm taking a 9 and walking away happy.
Mm-hmm.
But I can remember parts of it, the course, but this is the only hole I could remember that stuck out in my mind. I remember I like hole one.
Yeah, I almost went with hole 1.
That's a fun hole, but I think it's too short and easy to be my favorite hole in the course.
Mm-hmm.
I like hole 2. I think that's the one that has the little rise towards the green. But
Mm-hmm.
it just all runs together for me. It's just throw and don't hit the tree.
Well, I had another one too. You want to hear
Let's
that
hear
one?
it. You'll have to explain it to me.
13. You remember 13?
No.
So it's like you had to like bomb a hyzer off the tee. It's par 4. And then it had that little pond you had to carry. But it was, the green was a fast green. So like you couldn't come in there with a fast disc. You had to kind of like float it in there. But it like, I remember watching Isaac try to float it in there and he hit a tree and smacked it right down in the water. So I mean, like,
Oh,
having water in the woods is kind of cool too. So
yeah. So yeah, I mean, I can't remember any of it, and I guess maybe part of that is because they didn't play this event at Ledgestone or this tournament at Ledgestone last year. They only played the lake because they used Northwoods for the Champions Cup. So yeah, dude, I just had one heck of a hard time remembering those. I mean, I'll watch it and it'll be exciting,
oh, for
and
sure.
maybe one of them or two or three of them will etch their way into my memory. But right now, I think of when I think of Ledgestone, I think of Lake Eureka because of some of the
Oh,
things we're
the
going to
history,
talk about in a little bit. Yeah,
history of
yeah.
that, the history of that place is crazy. So
So I'm ready. I'm ready to watch it. I'm probably going to watch it all late night on the replay. I wish you could go twice as fast on Disc Golf Network. That's how I watch all my post production on YouTube. It's double whammy.
oh yeah.
So let's look at the picks from last week.
Oh,
Rough week for me. So rough that I had to find the worst picture of Kyle I could find on his Facebook page. So, sleepers. I went with the Mar Weasel because I thought the guy was due. I thought he would make some noise. Kyle went with Sean's guy, Raven Newsom, who shot a 1090 rated first round.
how about that guy, dude? That guy, when he went overseas, I don't know what happened to him, but it seemed like he started playing disc golf.
Well, his putt is working right now. For one, he was in the finals of the World Putting Competition. So that's an important part of disc golf. And I think maybe he's been injured a little bit this year as well. Well, how'd it shake out? Well, I gave myself a yellow. Only reason was because Marweed is averaging 30th and he finished 28th. So that's a little bit better.
It's better.
Yeah, that's a stretch.
About the only thing you could say.
That's a stretch. And then Kyle nailed it with
Yeah.
Raven.
solid.
Top 15 is really good. Really, really good.
For sure.
All right. Then the shines. And I didn't have to worry about 3 reds here. Because my dude
3 yellows.
Showed out, boy. I went with Ezra. And Kyle went with Mallory Villeman. Well, Ezra did good.
Yeah,
You
why
know
did he
how
get the
Mallory
yellow?
did?
Really good.
Yeah. Really good. Ezra won, got me the green. Mallory, 4th place, dude. I couldn't give him a yellow because he
No.
finished in the top 5.
No.
All right. Then my favorite category to pick,
Oh yeah.
the stink.
Can really tell.
Kyle, he said, watching Ezra the last 2 rounds at Worlds, he thought he was going to stink.
He wasn't wrong.
Daniel Davidson, who had a shot to win it going into the last hole. Kyle was in my ear the whole morning.
So close.
So, yeah, dude, I am struggling at picking a stink. That's why I went with somebody who has no shot at winning against you this week. So Kyle ended up with 3 greens, dominating performance. Maybe the most dominating performance we've ever had. And I got a stoplight. Look at all those. Yeah, I see him. Pal. All right.
Fun.
Think we ought to make our picks?
I'm ready if you are.
All right. Well, you're my guest. So you get to go first. You can pick the category. And I can tell you why it's a terrible pick, but
oh yeah, you tell me all the time. Let's go with stink, because I want to know.
You want to go ahead and get your order in, huh?
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, I'm gonna go with Mr. Sullivan Tipton.
All right.
So, some
I'm not going to tell you why that's a terrible pick. You go ahead.
Why I picked him. He's averaging 16th. His average finish at Ledgestone is 29th. The last 3 years, 2024 was 54th. 2023, 31. 2022, 12th. Then I looked up Northwood Black, and he averaged 85th. So I don't know. There was only one round or one tournament there, so I don't know if he was hurt or what, but it ate his lunch for sure. And I think you really need a good backhand and side arm there. He's got a great side arm, but I don't think he's got that great of a backhand to hold up. So I think he's going to struggle.
Just going to let you know I'm pissed right now.
Why?
I'll tell
Do
you.
You have it?
Yeah, as my sleeper.
Did you know those stats?
Well, no, I didn't. But now I do, and I'm not changing. I'm keeping him as my sleeper. And I'll tell you why. The dude is oozing with confidence coming off of Worlds. The guy, like you said, has a tremendous sidearm. And I think he can flick his little butt around both of those courses. He putted really pretty well at Worlds until coming down the stretch. So I think he's a different dude than he was last year. And he's been playing pretty well this year. I had some of the same stats you did. I had 16th average. I think he'll be better than 16th. Now, that doesn't leave me a lot of wiggle room. Really,
No,
you know what I mean? It's going to be tough. to be top 16. But let me back up and tell you my stink.
Tell me that stink.
Yeah. My stink is averaging 17th place this year. I haven't seen this dude one time on coverage, which shocks me that he's 17th, right?
He's gonna win.
He might. Do you know who it is?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
UK.
Yeah.
I
How'd you
almost won
know?
because I almost picked him for my shine.
Yeah, I want to root for him. I like his game. I like him as a player. He's just been irrelevant this year, and I think I was I was shocked that Sully's average finish was 16th this year. That's why I don't think any of that stuff from last year matters. And then I was maybe even more shocked that Kyle was 17th.
Yeah, I feel like I'm always seeing his name on the top.
We're gonna get to that, Mike. We're gonna get to that. Okay. Yeah. Well, did you pick a guy that played this weekend for your shine?
This past weekend or this week?
Yeah.
This weekend.
Did your guy play Turku or World Games? Yeah, mine neither. Because my thinking was, I can't imagine these dudes playing either in China or in Finland, traveling home. They're probably traveling today, even showing up tomorrow, Wednesday, and being ready to go the whole weekend. I don't think that any of those guys are going to do that great.
Except I don't know.
Burr.
We said the same thing about Ezra Aderhold and Paul Uleberry. They took that trip overseas and then they came back basically the same day or the same week, and they played good. So I don't know if they were running on adrenaline or what, but
yeah, I don't know, man. The only one I think will do great is Gannonburg.
Well,
him as my shine. No, I'm kidding. I'm never picking Gannonburg my shine.
I'll just say you're pretty favored. So
yeah, I don't know, man. He average finish is 5th, and I did look and I did think about taking him as my stink because I do think that he's going to have a hard time, but I'm not an idiot.
No, I was thinking the exact same thing.
I'm pretty stupid, but I'm not an idiot.
I was like, I could pick him. Nah.
Yep. Who did you take for your shine?
For my shine, he's got a lot of experience out here. He see here. Where is he at? He is averaging 13th this year. I'm gonna go with Paul McBeth.
Ooh, boy. I would love it if it happened. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm getting tired.
Oh.
Real tired. Sending that beast mode emoji out to all my buddies. Only 2 holes later, send beast mode off emoji to all my buddies. It's tough. It's tough to pull for him, but
it is.
Oh, gone. Northwood's black. He could shred.
Easy.
He really could. Not easy. There's nothing easy about that place.
No. But he has every
it's a
ability.
It's a shot shapers course, and that's he might go there.
It's just all about his putter.
Buzz all over the place.
Still right.
And he putted well at Worlds too, so that's a pretty good pick. Pretty good pick, and I'm ready to see him get a win.
Me too. Right. Be a good spot too.
He didn't win last year.
No,
he hasn't won yet this year.
I can't. When did he win last out there in Worlds?
Was that his last win?
Out at Ledgestone?
Oh yeah, I don't know when his last win was there. but
I didn't look that up. But
he's a good pick. But my guy also hasn't won this year.
some Raptor legs.
Yep.
That was my second. I was thinking.
Although I'm a little worried, man. He looked like at Worlds. He looked like the little bit you saw him. He had a little hitch in his get up. So
Well, even this past weekend, I feel like he should have shredded that course.
was he there? Was he in Turku?
Mm-hmm. He finished, I think, top 10, but really wasn't in the mix.
God dog it.
He was on lead card, I think, of first round.
I'm an idiot. Well, I guess I'm stuck with it though.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It is what it is. So
Hey, they both haven't won this year, so you got that one.
Back to what we were talking about a minute ago. I don't really like anybody's chances that are traveling back today. You don't do a lot, but it is taxing to wait in an airport. I mean, I guess they're probably flying most of the time. There's not like they're pulling over some little island in the middle of the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, to refuel. But yeah. Well, don't forget about this. Those of you that are still in, picks have to be in by Wednesday. Jordan sent the link out.
You missed one. You told me your sleeper. I didn't tell you mine.
Oh, who you got?
Mr. Andrew Presnell.
Yeah, because he won the Champions Cup. Blah, 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 blah. No chance.
No chance.
What's his average finish?
Average finish this year is 33rd. He's already won at Northwood. And the last 3 years at Ledgestone tournament, his worst finish was 30th. He has 18, 30, and 12.
So you're just a number crunching little nerd, aren't you?
I do my homework.
Gotta get you a girlfriend, man.
Hey.
Okay, so run him down for me again. Who was your stink?
Sullivan Tipton.
Solely. Yeah, that's a bad pick. And your sleep is Prezi. And your shine is Paul.
Yep.
Good luck to you. You're gonna need
Appreciate it.
We might both get a lot of reds and yellows. Are you still in the Survivor League?
No, I haven't been in for a while.
You got knocked out?
Pretty early.
Well, I'm in. And I'm not scared to tell people who I picked. Anthony.
That's a scary one, man.
I know. I had Anthony and Rick, and I almost took Anthony just because
you went with Rick in your.
Yeah, well, I almost went with Anthony on my sleep or on my shine because I went with him in the Survivor pick, but
he's been playing rough there.
Who? Tony?
Anthony, yeah.
Man, get out of here with that. I don't need
you don't want to know. You don't want to know.
Let's hear it.
All right, let me look here.
Maybe you can scare some people off of him in Survivor.
Anthony Barella. 10th average finish this year.
I don't care about that.
Okay.
Well, I do. That's top 15.
2024, finished 50th.
Stubbed his toe.
2023, finished 75th.
Girlfriend dumped him.
And then 2022, finished 4th.
Had a good week. You kidding me? You don't like that guy's game on both of these courses?
Oh, I love it.
He's going to be throwing that Luna all over Northwoods Black. He's going to have all the distance. He'll probably eagle hole 6 at Lake Eureka. That's the long one after the water tower.
I'm pretty
No, the
sure
one
he had
after the baseball field.
he had an eagle putt on 12 at Northwoods.
Hey man,
How ridiculous is that?
That's my dude this week.
It's never a bad pick, but
go Tony. Go Tony. You ready?
Yep.
Got one more segment. Welcome to Big Deal, the segment of the show where Knaufer takes a deep dive into things that everyone is talking about, whether they deserve the hype and truly are a big deal, or just an overblown, yeah, big deal, bro. You ready?
Let's hear it.
Is it a big deal that Lake Eureka Temporary Course is the most gimmicky course on the Disc Golf Pro Tour? We have a skinny basket on a hill, 10 feet from OB. We throw over a baseball diamond. We throw around a water tower. We throw an island hole that they put hay bales on the edge because people were skipping off of the water and in. And we throw out of a bridge to a little bitty kidney bean shaped island. Big deal or, yeah, big deal, bro?
I'm going to say big deal, bro. How many courses do we play that have hay bales you have to skip over or you have to land in a small circle?
3 of the last 4.
Okay. And then a water tower, which you got to include a water tower somehow, even though it's a simple shot. You got to include that one.
That's not simple. Go ahead.
All the other ones, I don't know. I like the baseball field. I think it makes it way more challenging. But I don't call them fluky. That's not what I call them.
What do you call them? Good course design?
Obstacle. Yeah. Working with what you got.
I'm with you. I already told you earlier in the show that this is one of my favorite tournaments to watch, and this course is a big reason why. Now, do I want to see that every tournament? I don't, not at all. Right? But I love the baseball hole. I love that hole. Could you imagine if that was a lake and those were all tall bushes around it?
Mm-hmm.
Be an iconic hole. It already is an iconic hole. I like the water tower hole. I love it when somebody hits that dang thing and their disc goes shooting off into the OB.
Mm-hmm.
And that hole's less than 400 feet, but I think it's quite a bit uphill because they're busting a pretty good move on it.
Oh yeah, and there's not much room to work with.
Yeah, and hole 17, that green is tiny, and they're gonna make it look easy. If the wind is down, they're gonna throw it right on that thing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I'm with you. I think in this case, and I'm with all the comments too. I think in this case, these holes are why we watch it. You know, there's hole 1. Did you see what they did there?
They make a new tee for it?
They moved the tee back about 35 to 40 feet. Now, I don't know if they trimmed that tree up just off to the right, but if you're back and now you have to bend the shot over that water and land on that pond or that lake dam is.
Oh, steep.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be fun.
I know I was watching Jomez and they were saying if hole 1 was like 17, 16, 18, it would play way more funner.
People would go for it.
I had to agree with them. I was like, that's a good point.
People go. I think Anthony will go for it this year.
I think he should.
I don't know what the drop zone is. I don't know if it's last place inbound or if there's a drop zone down below, but that guy's
Years
got
past, you were still, I think, 300-400 feet out.
that's nothing.
No.
That dude's got unlimited distance, man. That shot he threw on 18 at Worlds was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
That's a shot that you can show somebody that doesn't know anything about disc golf, and they're going to say, "My God, that guy stood over 3 buildings."
Well, it's a par 4 too. So if you go for it, you go to the drop zone. You're shooting 3. He should be able to get up and down for par, no problem.
And May 2 are clearing the lake from that new pad. And May 2 guys are good.
Sandbaggers.
Some of them. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun watch starting Thursday.
Oh, I can't wait.
Well, it's going to be a Lake Eureka sandwich, right? Their first and last rounds with Northwood in the middle. I think Northwood will probably decide the title.
Oh, for sure.
The person that plays the best, and that would be an interesting stat too, to look and see how people played at Northwood versus how they played at Lake Eureka. I think that the guy who shoots the lowest at Northwood wins the tournament.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So,
I mean, you can make up strokes, but I don't think you're making up that much from that tough a course. If somebody shoots 5 and you shoot even, making up 5 at Eureka is going to be pretty tough.
yeah, I don't think people are going to blow up at Lake Eureka, and I think there's the potential for people to really blow up at Northwoods Black, and I'm here for it. Everybody,
I want to see the
Rick.
struggle.
Everybody but Rick.
Yep.
Paul can finish second. Oh, yeah. So, all right, dude. Well, you got any shout outs?
Yeah, I'll shout out first you for taking down 101.
Woohoo!
And I think Hudson's going to be up in Eureka. I think he's playing up there.
He is. Yeah. I talked to him yesterday. He said he's missing his first 2 days of school.
So shout out to him. Go get it.
Yeah.
Go win.
The other person I'm kind of excited to watch is Bennett Domelin. He's down there playing advanced, I believe. So, yeah. So that'll be cool. But yeah, Huddy's going there. Yeah, I asked him if all of his boys from Worlds are going to be there. It sounds like a few of them are. They were trying to get him to play MA4, but he didn't want anything to do with that. He wanted to stick juniors. So, yeah, I hope Turku goes down there and shreds.
Oh, yeah.
That boy good. So I got to give it up to Law for running the Father Padilla Open. Great. I got to give it up to Darren Bottom. There's a gentleman in Council Grove that was in a car crash and is in pretty bad condition, I guess. Like now it's some physical therapy place and like serious crash.
Dang.
And Darren's doing a fundraiser doubles event in a few weeks. And the KDJ is going to help him out by letting him use some of the food drive discs that are left over from this year with the same stipulations that the food drive TDs had, pay for the cost of the disc, give back whatever you want. So it's really a no risk thing for Darren to use those to help do some good. So I think that's pretty cool. Darren's, if there's a person in need, Darren Bottom's usually the first person ready to go help and do what he can. So I've always admired that about Darren. I think that's super cool. So that's it for me. Those two dudes.
Hell yeah. That's a cool thing.
All right. Somebody go up and go to bed so I can go to work tomorrow.
Yep, it's definitely my bedtime.
Right on, dude. Thanks for coming on, Knopper.
Thank you.
Later.
Later.